What's up, guys? It's Bass Boys here. Back to fishing here. It's been quite a while. I actually have not fished since the last video, which was about 10 days ago. And last time we were fishing, we were on the ice, so much different scenario here. We got complete open water here. Pretty much on every lake, pond that I've seen, I've driven by. It's almost January, and yeah, the ice all melted off. A little bit, it's a bit sad to see all the ice melt, but there will be more coming here. I just thought I'd get out here before it got cold, because starting right on New Year's Day, it's going to drop right back into the 20s, and it seems like it's going to be cold for a week or two at least, and get real cold. So we'll for sure get some more ice fishing in here. That's what I'd rather be doing, is ice fishing, but it is what it is. If we can get out here and catch some fish, that's what I'm out here to do, because I have not had the chance to really get any videos or anything. So hopefully we will catch some fish today. I don't know, who knows? The ice probably just melted off. I would say yesterday it's probably when it completely unfroze. But today I'm going to use a few different kind of baits here. I'm going to start off with a live minnow here, just on a little jig. It's a 132 ounce jig head. Got a little weight, and of course my bobber here. Keep my minnow in the water here so he stays alive. And then the panfish series from St. Croix. It's a 7'3" rod, and I believe this is 6-pound fluoro. And yeah, got my waders on, so I won't get all full of mud from the grass. It's all soaked. Destroy my shoes, so I might as well just wear waders. Water's definitely cold. It's I would say it's probably in the high 30s. Kind of hard to believe that there were 4 inches of ice, or maybe there might have even been 5. Potentially 5 in some places, maybe even here. I never checked this place. But I don't think they allow ice fishing here. Actually, I've seen signs around the pond. I would like to ice fish here, but someone would probably say something. But yeah, 4 to 5 inches of ice. It's been warm for, I don't know. It was real cold in November, around Thanksgiving. That's what froze it, and then we started getting like more milder days and milder weeks and rain, and then cold again. So it was just the ice was just slowly deteriorating pretty quickly. But like I said, the ice will be back. It's definitely looking like it. You never know with the weather people. You could say it's going to be real cold, and then that week comes and it all changes, so who knows? It could potentially be those ice fishing days, those couple videos, might be the only ice fishing videos we get the whole year, which would be sucky. That would really suck if that was it. But I doubt it. It's going to be back. It's warm out today, so that's a good thing. It's It's about 50 degrees, so pretty comfortable conditions for not having to wear any gloves or anything, or a hat. But we need to find fish. That's the key. And I did catch loads of crappie here before the ice, before it froze. But I'm not sure about what to expect here after the ice is melted. And if you haven't noticed already, I probably sound sick here. I've been sick for a little while here. Just got nasally, just stuffy nose, and towards the end of it, so you'll have to deal with me sounding like this. If they don't like the minnow, then we're gonna have to try the wax worm here. Got my wax worm bin right here. That's what I was using for ice fishing. This is a good little thing to have if you use wax worms, and pretty much everybody ice fishes is going to use them. Yeah, did I forgot to say the reel. I'm just using a Cast King Megatron spinning reel. This has been my setup here for bobber fishing. Don't know if the minnow will be too much for these fish. Shouldn't be. I mean, ice fish catch fish with minnows. Cold water, you know, they probably don't want to eat something too big. I may have to put a little ice jig on. Something smaller looking. If we're not having any luck here for a little bit. The last couple times, which was kind of the last open water days I was fishing, I came here and caught like 20 or more crappies both days. All small crappies. I mean, they were as big as my hand maybe. So no slabs. It would be something though to catch some slabs here. It'd be a lot more fun, I tell you that. But slab crappie, kind of hard to come by over here where we fish, and just we're fishing here in Illinois. It's not, I mean, there's some places you can catch some nice crappie once in a while, but most of the time a slab is 9 inches and up usually. If I catch a 1 pound crappie here or wherever we're fishing, that would be considered a slab for here. Probably not for some other states where people are catching big crappies, like with 2-pounders and stuff. You rarely ever gonna see that here. But it's possible. It's always possible to find those if you get lucky enough. So far we haven't had a hit, which is a little not good. think I might move to the corner down there in a minute here. There's a little open spot. I can't say I didn't expect this to happen here. I mean, this is almost immediately ice melting off, so I do pretty good though when, like in February. I think maybe the next time we get the freeze, and then February comes around, it starts getting a little bit warmer. But sometimes February could be kind of crazy. It could be cold, real cold the first week or second week. But if it gets real cold in January, like it's supposed to, then we probably won't get super cold in February. It's probably when it'll be melting again. And then after that melts, a certain week of February, that's when I did pretty good on bigger crappie at another location. For some reason, they just were on fire. That was last season, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if that'll happen again, because I don't usually do good after the ice melts off. It's probably because you gotta wait a little bit after the ice melts. So that water warms up just a bit. Might be the better time. Our minnow is lively here, so that's not the issue. This is actually the first time I'm using minnows like this for years, actually. Last time I used this, I think, was like 2021 or something. Minnows on a bobber. It works well usually, as it should. But then I quickly figured out I didn't have to lug around the middle bucket that much anymore. Well, I always knew that. Then I started using those little plastics and bobby garlands on an ultralight. Gulp minnows, of course. And then it almost makes no sense to use bait. The only time I really would consider using bait would be during ice fishing. It's probably the one time of the fishing season that you want to have some kind of live bait. And even with ice fishing, if I can get away with not even using bait. Of course, you might want to always have a rod that has live bait, something like that, dead stick or something. I don't know, it just depends what you like, I guess, and what the fish want. They're not wanting minnows now, though. Here, doesn't seem like it. I think I'm going to put a different hook on. I think I'm going to put an ice jig on. So I don't like this hook being this exposed. Got a nibble. Yep. Let's see if he takes it. Or if he's going to rip the wax worm off. It looks like he stole everything. yeah, it's gonna be time to put an ice jig on. Luckily I brought it with. Look at that. Got one. Let's see what it is. Hoping it's a crappie. Nah. I'm surprised this little bluegill took that bobber down like that. Maybe something will happen here. Yeah, my feet feel like they're in the freezer now. Getting colder and colder. Yeah, so I decided we're not gonna go through this raw and uncut, so nothing was going on. Almost an hour into the video, so one bluegill. We'll see what happens here at night. Time to put the light on. Try a wax worm again. Nice fat juicy wax worm. Got a hit. There we go. It was a little bit bigger bluegill. I knew that fat juicy wax worm was gonna get something. Got it in my pea. This pea char thing. Well, folks, I guess we can call this a emergency fishing trip. Had to come out here. I haven't fished for maybe 2 weeks, something like that. But yeah, when you don't fish for a while, and I'm used to being out many times a week, so when this time of the year comes where it's cold and water's freezing and it's thawing, it's kind of crappy fishing. Kind of sucks. So, but at least we came out here and didn't get skunked, even though it was just 2 bluegills. But that's just how fishing ice off, like right when the ice melts off, is in a pond like this. It's kind of what I expected. So just wanted to get a video on the channel. Didn't want to sit too long without a video. So as bad as it was today, we tried wax worms, live minnows, and gulps, and the only thing I was able to get anything out was the wax worms, although we only fished for about an hour and a half. So I mean, there was no point to really stay out there any longer because there was nothing biting. I tried other spots. I walked around a little bit and tried, just nothing. So hopefully more ice is on the way come New Year's. So it'll probably take about another week since all the ice melted off. So it's gonna take it a bit, but that water's cold, so it should freeze pretty quick. So other than that, hopefully more ice fishing videos coming in the future. And we'll have this video, short video here. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button. And see you guys in the next one.